Morning.
Come to bother me with a war story, Red Guard?
Yes? Reynold Germain has terrible memory. We've met many times, but when I saw him in Cheydinhall, he walked right past me like we were strangers. Good day.
If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times, I've never been to Cheydinhall. Oh, hang on, you're someone else. Apologies, my good friend. I mistook you for someone else. Always being asked about it, I am. Didn't I see you in Cheydinhall, they say? But I'm sick of it. Sick and tired and sick, and perhaps a little drunk. But never mind. You're going to travel to Cheydinhall and find out what sort of impostor is trying to besmirch my good name. And you're going to tell him I'm quite capable of besmirching my good name on my own. You should cease and desist immediately. There's 50 gold pieces in it for you, friend.
Well met.
Good to see you. Have you ever been interested in joining the Mages Guild?
I thought about it when I was younger, but it just wasn't for me.
Good. What seems to be Reynold Germain. No, don't know anyone by that name. There's a Gilbert Germain in town, however. Maybe he can help you. He's staying over at the Newlands Lodge, but you also might find him walk. We're all talking about the Emperor's murder. Farewell.
It's you. Welcome to Newlands Lodge, the best place to drink. This is a dark elf bar. Cursing, spitting, and screaming? No problem. Here you have your chapel-going Imperials and your chapel-dodging dark elves, and never the twain shall meet. The Imperials have the gold, houses, and top spots. Dark elves like me left Morrowind and the whole priest, and we take the whole patriotic Imperial mission attitude with a... Here... There are some quality books at... May I interest you in some of my fine wares? A fine trend. Thank you. Come again. Take care.
How can I help you? Is there something I can do for you? He's alive? I was told that my mother and brother never survived. This is amazing. I'll need to go see him at once. You'll have to excuse me. I'd better leave right away. But please, come and see us in Coral. It would be wonderful for us both to be able to thank you for helping us find each other again. I've heard that Hill the Tall knows a lot about alteration. This reunion will be the happiest day of my life.
Good afternoon. You may speak.
Are you talking to me? Don't. I haven't...
I'm Eulaine Lervu, Castle Mage. Perhaps you've been warned off me as a The characters are... You worship the 9 divines, perhaps? Have they... Now worship a Daedra Lord and you get effects. Bad one. The Azura Coven and the Gerals north of Cheydinhal. Nice folks. Nothing like the blood-drinking Daedra worshippers everyone. A waste of time, of course, worshipping gods in the first place. There are some quality books at my... Bye!
Get lost or I'll pull your arm off. You don't listen? You stupid? Ooh, look. A fly. Buzz, buzz. Hey, look, everybody. Get lost or... Buzz, buzz.
I can eat for a day with a single coin. Dervera Romalin is sure proud of the Newlands Lodge. Blessings of Akatasha.
The March Rider sells and repairs weapons and armor. Did you know you have the finest horses? They say armor, weapons, I have it all. How may I help you? That's a good deal. Thank you. Come. You too.
What can I do? Goodbye. Greetings, sir. I've heard the Fighters Guild has managed to be seen.
Flying. Huh? Why? Are you? What time is it?
You seem far too nice to be one of Ulrich's men. Good day to you.
How are you?
I'm Islandwy. I'm only a conjurer, but Orin... That would be Falcar. Perhaps it seems silly, but our love is the most important thing in all creation. The Mages Guild has made more than a few enemies since necromancy was banned. Orantur doesn't like to brag, but no one can match the reflect spells he can. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you. Be seeing you.
I'm Magician Orantor of the Mages Guild. I divide my time between the Chaden Hall. You'll need to see Fal. I hear a new associate came to Tychius's aid recently. Something about an old enemy of his storming into town. Trayvon has the best shield spell outside of the Arcane University. If you can cast it, it's I'm very fond of Chaden Hall. It's where I met my love, Islandwy. Be seeing you.
I can eat for... Blessings of annual...
I'm Voromir. I'm guessing you're angling for an invitation. Well, forget about it. The Emperor and his 3 sons dead. You're not on my list, and that's all I have. Good day.
I'm sorry. Due to outstanding fines owed to the city, Aldous authorized.
I am Gruyan Garana, Primate of Arche, and spiritual leader. In that capacity, I am pleased to offer advanced training in speech. Ever since Ulrich Leyland took over the captain of the guard post, this city's gone downhill. The guards have imposed new, ridiculously heavy fines for every infraction under the sun. If you can't pay the fine, they can take your property away or toss you in the castle dungeons. If you're interested, go talk to Levana Nadarin. She seems the most outspoken against Ulrich and his new fines. I hope Otessa is taking care of it. I closely supervise. Bye.
You seem far too nice to... Oh, please, don't even get me started. That madman won't be satisfied until everyone in town is dead broke. What in oblivion is Ulrich doing with all that money anyway? I'm sure he's lining his pockets with the gold of the good citizens of Cheydinhall. Have you ever gone past a guard barracks? When are they not drunk and disorderly? What kind of a stupid fine is that? Well, Aldous couldn't pay the last 2 fines, so they seized his home and threw him into the street until he could pay it. Bastards! The Count? He could care less about our plight. As long as the roast suckling pig is delivered to his feast table, he's as happy as can be. Well, there's one man who seems to care. Garrus Durelian, the second in command of the guard. I hear he isn't happy with Ulrich. You can find him roaming the county hall of the castle most of the time. Poor fellow. You may be able to find him roaming the streets of Cheydinhall, probably drunk. Only a month ago he lost it. They were traveling the road from the Imperial City when a bandit raiding party struck. He barely escaped alive. Ever since then, he's been drunk. Sure, he gets rowdy sometimes, but he's never hurt anyone. I don't know where the Count found him, but I sure wish he'd send him back. He's a menace to this town. Garrus may be our...
Unbelievable! How can the gods let this happen?
Goodbye.
You too.
We're always on duty. Take care.
Greetings.
What do you want? I can't say I'm prepared to speak to you about that. No telling who will end up finding out. I can't say I'm... It's always rats for the newest... I can't say I'm prepared to... Goodbye. What do you want? We'll see. Whatever you want. Really? Interesting. Don't waste your flattery on me. Sorry, I don't get it. I wish I could say that. I accept. I have no choice. What a dumb joke. Don't waste your flattery on me. Excellent. I can't say goodbye. What do you want? I can't say I'm prepared to speak to you about. What do you? The guilds are west of the river, south of the west. What do you? The castle is north, on the hill. The guilds and shops are west. He's staying over at the... What do you... A smith, bookshop, and general trader are west of the river, near the west... What do you... I can't... What do you... Both in. Goodbye.
It's just Rakenar, the poor porter. Dude, we're all talking about the... Rakenar is your friend, no? Renald, he's... Bye.
What do you want? I can't say I'm prepared to speak to you about that. I can't say I'm prepared. Goodbye. Well met. Yes, protect and serve. Dervera Ramalan is sure proud of the Newlands Lodge. You too.
All right, then. I'm listening.
I'm glad. I appreciate the interest you... Reynold Germain? No, I don't know anyone by that. He's staying over at... Poor fellow. You may be able to find him roaming the streets of... They were traveling the road from the Imperial... Poor fellow. I don't know where the Count found him, but I sure wish he'd sent... Reynold Germain... He's staying... Garrus may be our only hope.
Go ahead. Goodbye.
Hi there! A pleasure to... Ever since Ulrich Leyland took over the guards have him... If... Be seeing you.
I'm Magician Orentor. You'll need... Farewell.
I'm Trayvon, the Red Guard, Mage's Guild Evoker. We don't much like spellcasters in Hammerfell. wizards steal souls. My family didn't approve of my vocation, so I admit, I still have. Profaning the remains or souls of the dead is just wrong, and I'm uneasy about tampering with others' minds. My progress through the ranks here will be slow. Daedra cults aren't necessarily evil, of course. In nearby Morrowind, for example, they worship the Azura Shrine north of town, up Lake. You'll have to get one from If you're looking for the most powerful spell, things in the guild have been different since Traven was named Archmage. Knowledge is the key to success in any endeavor. You too.
A pleasure to speak. Well, to be honest, I don't think we have much of a team in the Cheydinhal Guild Hall. We lack leadership, and individually we aren't very skilled. That's Falcard. The Coral Guild Hall had an unpleasant visit recently from someone who had a grudge against. Only mages who have got. Bye. How goes it?
I like what I see.
Good evening. I'm Dietsan. It's all right. The guild here, that is. I'm afraid you'll have... Necromancy may be legal in Cyrodiil, but few will open... Our hall doesn't offer much. Take care.
What is it, associate? Hello.
Good to see you.
What is it, associate? Don't tell me you're here for a recommendation. Without recommendations from the local guild halls, you'll never see the inside of it. I dare say that's one of the few. By all means, travel to the Imperial City and get stopped at the gates. You should get... I am the chapter head of the Cheydinhall Mages Guild. It is quite an honor, but they had no choice, since I'm the only... Don't waste my time if you're not ready for this. Are you prepared to do what... Very well. We shall see how prepared... There was a particular ring of burden I was testing some time ago. If I didn't know better, I'd say he purposely tossed it down the well behind the guild hall. Why he would do such a thing is beyond me. The well is locked, so you'll need the key. Dietzen... Not only... The guild is still powerful in Cyrodiil, but poor decisions in the recent past have weakened it. Perhaps killed it. It's not a normal ring, you see. You may find it slightly... I believe... Do you understand? Good day.
Good day. We can talk, so long as Falkar is out of earshot. He gave poor Vidkun the same task, and we never saw him again. I'm reasonably sure there's a connection, but I can't prove it. Do be careful. I'd hate to lose another... Here's the key, and something extra. I don't know if it will be of use to you, but... And if you find out anything about what happened to Vidkun... He was an associate, just like yourself. Perhaps not the brightest, but very eager. He was given his assignment from Falkar and disappeared. It's like he dropped out of existence. No one knows what happened, and Falkar won't say a word about it. Just perform... Arch... Goodbye.
Tidings, citizen. Anytime. Hello, it's a nice place, but that talisman seems rather stuck up.
Can't
killed
believe
far
I've been... I can't thank you enough for helping to reunite me with Reynold. I never would have guessed he was still alive. We have much to discuss, but if you have time, I'd beg you to stay a moment longer and hear about our home, Weatherly. Weatherly was our family's home for generations. Our parents fled it when ogres attacked. They became separated. My father carried me to safety. He later returned and believed Reynold and my mother had perished. Since ogres are cannibals, he didn't expect to find their bodies. Thankfully, however, it seems that my mother managed to carry Reynold to safety. While my mother didn't survive, Reynold did, and for that I'm grateful. But we both want more. We want our home back. We're not fighters. You appear to have more skill than either of us. Would you go to Weatherly and see if it's still inhabited by ogres? Thank you. Now, we're not quite sure where the estate is located. We'll offer up what we know, however. We believe it's somewhere south of Coral, but north of Fort Kamala. It may be difficult to find. Since no one's lived there for many years, it may be quite overgrown by now. If you find it, let us know. We'll be waiting anxiously. I wish my father had given me a better description of its location, but for some reason all he told me was south of Coral, north of Fort Kamala. The Imperial City is densely urbanized, with a few... Be careful. Gilbert should be able to help you with anything you need. Have you found Weatherly? Please keep looking. Be careful. I don't know what danger...
Hi there. How can I help you?
If you're looking to buy a horse... Yes, I've heard of the place, but I'm not sure where it is. I think your best bet would be to speak to Sabine Lawl at the... She's explored the backcountry outside of Coral quite a bit. Farewell. Good afternoon.
Good to see you.
Well, hello there. Sabine Lowell, Guildsmith. Let me see. Oh, yes, I remember. I think it's directly south of Coral. Place was overrun with ogres, though. Here, let me show you where it is on your map. Here. You can pay for a bed at the Grey Mare or the Oak and Crozier. It's good to know we've got such a strong fighters. Farewell.
What is it?
What do you... Yes, I've heard of the place, but I'm not sure where... She's explored the... Bye.
Spare a coin for the infirm.
Greetings to you.